Yo, what's going on guys? It's Specs here. And today, I'm going to be counting down my list of the best beginner units in Anime Last Stand. Before I get started, I just wanted to say we are so close to hitting 1,000 subs, so thank you guys so much. And if you're new here, please consider hitting that sub button and liking the video. I want to talk about my criteria for this list. It's pretty simple. I'm going to be ranking these units based on how easy they are to get and how well they do in World 1, as well as how long they'll stay on your team after World 1. Alright fellas, with all that yapping out of the way, let's get right into it. Coming in at that number 5 spot, fellas, we've got Plague Man. Plague Man is the only legendary unit on this list, and he's here because of how simple it is to get him. You can get him by summoning on either of the World 1 banners, so either World 1 Part 1 or World 1 Part 2. He doesn't have an Evo, nor should you waste reroll traits on him. He becomes hybrid full AoE on upgrade 3, which is insane, by the way. A legendary unit becoming hybrid and full AoE. As a new player, bro, Plague Man is exactly who you're looking for. And honestly, the reason he's not higher on this list is due to the lack of consistency in World 2. He falls off super fast, but he's extremely dominant in World 1 overall. So now I gotta rate him, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 10 out of 10 on how easy it is to get him. It's super easy to get Plague Man. Like I said earlier, all you gotta do is summon on the World 1 banners. Either one of them, he can be on there. And then on how well he does in World 1, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 6 out of 10. I know that seems kind of low, but honestly, if he can't finish the entirety of World 1, it's going to be rough. It's really going to be rough. And he can't carry throughout the entirety of World 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and give him a 1 out of 10 on how long this guy stays on your team. This guy, Plague Man, should honestly be on your team for just World 1. Take him off your team the second you get to World 2 because he is going to lose you so many games. So many runs are just going to be ruined due to Plague Man. So just get him off your team when you get to World 2. But yeah, that's our number 5 spot, guys. All right, fellas, let's talk about who's at our number 4 spot. In our number 4 spot, we have High Class Tanker. High Class Tanker's value mainly comes from the fact that he's hybrid on placement, and just like Plague Man, his placement cost is very cheap. You also get him the exact same way as Plague Man from either of the World 1 banners. The difference between High Class Tanker and Plague Man resides in their DPS mainly. High Class Tanker is much more future-proof as well, and he absolutely dominates World 1 with Overlord, Avatar, or Glitched. Unfortunately, fellas, he does have a lot of flaws, or a couple, not really a lot. The flaws with using High Class Tanker comes down to him being pretty expensive to fully upgrade, and to get full value out of him, you need to Evo him, which for most new players won't be very easy, but if you do manage to Evo him, he's very good. And once you are done using him, he is a required unit to get Godly Sun Jinwoo, so getting him early would be fairly beneficial. Alright guys, on the rating scale here, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9 out of 10 on how easy it is to get him. I think High Class Tanker is barely harder to get than Plague Man, but that's just because Plague Man has a higher chance to like drop from the banner. High Class Tanker is going to be a little bit hard to get from the banner, but still, he's going to show up. I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9 out of 10 on how well he does in World 1. This guy will carry you through the majority of World 1 as long as you have, like, even like a gold trait will work on him, bro. Like, you can give him some terrible trait and he'll still carry. And then I'm going to go ahead and give him a 3 out of 10 on how long this guy stays on your team. This guy needs to get off your team after World 1. The second World 1 ends, bro, get this guy off your team, man. It is a bad idea to have this guy on your team unless you evolve him. But even then, even if you evolve him, he's not going to be doing that well. Continuing the list at the number 3 spot, we have Green Esper, aka Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki to me is the best beginner support and nobody even comes close. Her ability to slow enemies down as well as do pretty good damage makes her extremely valuable to anybody going through World 1 or World 2. You can get her from the second World 1 banner, which I believe you unlock after going to Namek. Like you have to beat the Namek story and then you'll unlock the World 1 Part 2 banner. And she has an extremely low placement cost of 450. That is crazy. 450 placement cost in this game is super good. And honestly, you shouldn't even have to ever upgrade her. Like you guys shouldn't have to upgrade Tatsumaki at all. And not really important to new players, but I thought I may as well just add this in here as well. She's part of the One Punch Man update that came out like 2 weeks ago, so she has a new Evo, and she's very good. So if you guys get her like early, you can evolve her later on, and she'll be a monster. She's like one of the best grass units in the game. She's top 3. And of course, if you never Evo her, she's still one of the best supports in the game. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and give her a 9 out of 10 on how easy it is to get her. She's super easy to get, same as High Class Tanker as well as Plague Man. A lot of these guys are going to be summoned from a banner. On how well she does in World 1, I'm going to go ahead and give her a 10 out of 10. She is the money support unit, guys. I need you to understand this. If you guys are struggling in World 1, you guys need units to help you out. Tatsumaki will almost, I think, carry you through World 1, to be honest with you. She is so good. She is crazy good. And then I'm going to go ahead and give her an 8 out of 10 on how long she stays on your team. She could stay on your team the entire time. I might honestly up it to like a 9 out of 10. You could have her just like chilling on your team the entirety of World 2. Anything you do in World 2, just have her on your team. All right, fellas. Now that we're at the number 2 spot, I want to just say something real quick. These next 2 units are completely interchangeable. If you like one over the other, I understand completely. Both of them are disgustingly good. For World 1 units, they are the best, top of their class. I just couldn't decide between the 2 of them, honestly. Anyways, fellas, at that number 2 spot, we've got Flame Breather, aka Rengoku, man. The beast himself. He is one of the strongest early game fire units in the game, only costing $600 to place, and of course hybrid on placement. The DPS this unit can do is completely unmatched as far as the World 1 units go. He does 448,000 traitless. I think he still has to be level 85 to do that, but that is insane, dude. Traitless 448,000 for a World 1 unit, and of course you have to fully upgrade him. And if you guys get Glitch your avatar on him, man, he's going to carry you through the most of the World 2 story, man. The only issue with Rengoku comes down to the method of obtaining him. You can only get him from Demon Capsules in the Infested City Infinite, and he has a super low, staggering 1% chance of dropping from these capsules. But the bright side is you can just macro the Infinite. It's very easy, and even if you are a new player. All right, fellas, for Mr. Rengoku, man, I'm going to break the scales a little bit here, in a little bit, because he is just too good, bro. The scale was not built for Rengoku. So I'm going to rate him first on how easy it is to get him. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. He's probably the hardest unit to get on this list. I'm not going to lie. Rengoku will take you a little bit if you're not macroing. But if you do macro, it'll probably take just like one night. 1% chance is rough, but whatever. You know, it's an anime tower defense game. You get what you get. And I'm going to give him an 11 out of 10 on how well he does in World 1. This unit is so good. His unevoed counterpart can succeed in World 2. He bleeds over. It's the only unit on this list that bleeds over. This is why I couldn't like decide whether or not this unit was better than the next unit. And then I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 on how long he stays on your team. If you really wanted to, you could have this guy on your team for the rest of your ALS career. All right, fellas. At our number 1 spot, we have the GOAT. Hero Hunter, aka Garo. Now, fellas, Garo is very good when you first get him, but he really starts shining once you evo him. Garo is the only unit on this list where I am talking about the evoed counterpart of him, because honestly, the evo you can get in World 1. I thought that was fair. Maybe it's not. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think that's fair or not to have a evoed unit in here. But first, I want to talk about how you get him, and it's as simple as Plague Man and High Class Tanker. Same way, you just have to summon on the World 1 banners. Garo is in both the Part 2 World 1 banner and the Part 1 banner. So, you can get it from either or. He just has to be featured. Unevoed Garo is hybrid on placement, and both him and his evo counterpart only cost 450 to place. Remember, guys, when I was talking about Tatsumaki, that was huge, bro. 450 is extremely cheap, really beneficial. And honestly, that's all the positives I have for unevoed Garo. He's really not all that, but we still have to talk about the evoed version of him. You can get evolved Garo pretty easily. All you need is a couple of spirit shards, Garo himself, and his specific evo item, Stained Bandage. And the only way you can get that is from doing the story stage Hero Association Act 6. There's a 3% chance of dropping. Now, after evoing Garo, you guys are going to start cooking with gas, man. He is a beast. Like, absolute powerhouse, Garo turns into. He's doing 4 times the damage he was doing before. And on his 7th upgrade, he becomes full AoE. Both of the Garos have the cripple effect, which I forgot to mention before, my bad, which is one of the best supporting effects in the game. Cripple, it basically, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong about the calculations on this, but it's like a 25% more damage to enemies. So he's just adding that to every enemy that walks by. You're going to be destroying enemies, bro. They're done. Now, allow me to talk about why I personally have Garo higher than Rengoku. Garo evolves twice after his initial evo. He has a secret form and a godly form, both extremely good. Obviously, the godly version is better, but both still amazing regardless. So getting Garo as early as possible to eventually evo him later makes him extremely valuable. That is the only reason why Garo, in my opinion, on my personal list, he is higher than Rengoku. Rengoku, most damage in World 1, probably the best unit in World 1. I just think getting Garo earlier on your guys' account is really smart. I think it is a smart move. You'll be thanking yourself in the future. So with all that being said, man, let's go ahead and rank Garo. I'm going to go ahead and give Garo an 8 out of 10 on how easy it is to get him. He's very easy. The only hard part is evoing him, and even then, that evo is super easy. All you need is the Stained Bandage, pretty much. Even for new players, you guys should have enough Spirit Shards. Super easy. And if you guys don't have enough Spirit Shards, hey man, check out that video that I made, man, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 10 out of 10 on how he does in World 1. Just super well, extremely well in World 1. He himself can carry you through the last challenge to get you to World 2. Then I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 10 out of 10 on how long he stays on your team. If you guys upgrade him to that secret form and then the godly form, this guy's not leaving your team. He will permanently be a water unit on your team. He's a monster. Garo is so good. And that, fellas, is going to wrap up my list. Please consider comment down below if I missed any specific unit that you guys thought should have been on the list. And once again, guys, before I end this video, I want to say this will probably be my last video before I hit 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much once again. Like, I cannot thank you guys enough. I can't believe that we're about to hit 1,000 subscribers, man. I never thought I would have made it this far. And of course, there'll be more content to come in the future. But anyway, guys, it's been Specs. Later.